how many of you beautiful starseeds are playing it small, holding yourself back, getting stuck, feeling stagnated, or doing the things that you believe is what you're here to do, but not on a scale that you feel you're capable of doing? And myself included. I asked the question this morning, like, what is it that I take so long to build what I'm building right now? Reaching as much starseeds as I can to support them to really bridge that gap of your spirituality and see that reflected in all aspects of your life. That is what I specialized in. That is what I support starseeds with. And yet it takes me quite a long time to grow that. And this morning I questioned, why do I take so much time? Is there something that's holding me back? And the information I got was so beautiful that is where I want to talk with you about. In short, and then we're going to unpack it, in short it is not to focus on where do you keep yourself small, where you're stuck, where you're not aligning, where is that limitation, and then to maybe trace it back where it comes from and clear it and heal it. It is none of that. The opposite is you are this grandiose vastness, this multidimensional being. And it is more allowing that awareness of that. So there is that part of yourself that has this doubt and plays it safe and small and whatever that looks for you, smaller than where you can be, let's put it like that. And before I would focus more on that part, right? Show it the light and have compassion and love for it and all that. Work with that as if that is true. And give it a lot of attention and love, but nevertheless. And focus from there. And from there, try to grow. This morning when I sat with that, it was really like, that is not your entrance point, how to deal with it. It is not about you keeping it. It's about me, Alice. Not about you keeping small, but it's about you not allowing fully to accept your vastness, your grandness, your amazingness, your beauty, your light, your love. And it's not just me, that's what we all are. That is what you're not fully allowing at the moment. That is not fully what you're maybe even trusting to allow at the moment, to surrender into. It's always about surrender. It always comes down to it. But I love the angle that it took me today, right? I love to share this angle of us humans staying smaller than what we actually are. And normally you would then think, okay, here is my human self. And I don't like to talk about the whole human because it's just a part of you that creates that tightness, right? That staying safe and smaller. And one side note, it is so beautiful and then I continue with that I'm often in awe of the things I do. And that's what got me on this trail of thinking. I'm often in awe of what I do. I'm often surprised at what I do. A lot of people, when they watch their own videos, they're like, see all the things that are not well. I'm the opposite. I see the things that I'm doing and I'm like, what? I'm so amazed by what I do. And that sounds nice or humble, but it is not really. It means there's part of me that is not believing that I am actually that. There is part of me that's like, what? Really? Wow. Because it's not believing that I'm actually capable of such a thing. There is part of me believing you're not this grand, great, beautiful, light being that you are, bringing so much amazing things into the world. And I'm not saying that just about me, it's just an example because that's where I want to take you today. To feel more into I'm actually this, and when there is something that limits me, it is just because it doesn't believe it yet, because it just doesn't allow it yet. Because I'm this, amazing. And please, when I say I, put your own I there, right? We are that amazing vastness of knowledge, of wisdom, of transparency, of expansion. There's so much beauty that we are. Absolutely stunning. Poof. Bring that into the world. But that's first of all, be that, right? Believe that. Allow that to vibrate into the world. So what are we then doing with that little part? And that's the thought where I just stopped. Before it would be like, okay, this is my limitation. And from that limitation, let me accept more of that. Let me expand more. Like, let me become more, feel more, be more. I'm asking, or I'm feeling into it. And that's really the information I got this morning. Don't start here, but start here. And we can call this grandness and greatness source, but I love to call that your higher self, your soul. That is where you are, that expansion. There is where you are all these lives, right? And have all these experiences. In other words, that's where you are, that multi-dimensional being. And your humanness as well. I'm taking this and this as a different beingness. What it showed me this morning, no. Take your human in. And in my life, I'm curious how that is for you. I am a lot this. I am a lot my higher self. I live a lot from that space. And things in my life reflect that. But still, it's so amazing, right? Still, there is that part that's like, what? Really? Wow. Meaning, I'm not there with you yet. And of course, it's better than one is laying, what the fuck are you doing? What do you think you're doing here? That is not happening, luckily, anymore, but it might be for you. That there's a, no, that can't be true. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's not that it's not true. It's just a belief. It's just a reflection. But just the acknowledgement that that is just a part of me. That is separate from all that I am. And that's okay. No judgment. The more we judge it, the more we give it fuel. So be in compassion and love for whatever you feel is separate from all that you are. And if you don't feel that you're this, I'm holding space for it. I want to stretch my arms more, but that doesn't, I want it to be in the view. You are that grand self. You are that being, feel into it, that has unlimited possibilities. Whatever you choose to do, you can do. Doesn't mean when now I choose to be a professional football player, I can be one. Toof. I can be training myself to do. And the chance that I will be that is very limited. But that is really now, if my head start to think, that is what I want to be. It is not something that is at this moment, never has been, but just saying, on my life path. So I want you to tune in what comes up, not from your mind, but really what feels true to you. And that is something that you're capable of. Otherwise, it wouldn't come up. Even if that feels that you're not capable of. Okay. So let us tune into a moment. Into the stillness of that you are. Feel your feet, feel your bum, or whatever you feel to feel grounded. Feel yourself connected to the earth. Feel yourself connected to the core of the universe. And then feel your human. Having all that energy in it. This is you. There's nothing you need to get. Okay, let's. There's nothing you need to get from Earth. There's nothing you need to get from the universe. It's just helping you to feel of what you are. It's already there. But often there is one of them, or maybe both, below and above, that is lacking in what you feel that you are. There's nothing outside of you that you're not are already. Just take that in. So to feel wherever you are in the process, right? I want to ask you to feel into all that you are. To lean back in your grandness, your greatness, your vastness, your amazingness, your beauty, your soul, your higher self, your spark. Lean into it. There's nothing outside of you. This is you. This is all you to your disposal. Lean into it and become it and be it and feel to the best of your ability that this is what you are. And yes, and then here is also this human who is having a human experience. The body that you're doing this from is that human. And there are many humans or beings that are experiencing from that same life, light and fastness. But let's focus on the fastness, the grandness, the beauty, the expansion, and you're human at this moment. Saying this, I feel so much love. So much love. For you, for your beingness, for you feeling all that you are. There is so much love on that level. Know that you're being loved. In general, you're being loved by all that higher consciousness, by you, by me, by us being here. You are so loved, beautiful you. And it doesn't need to come from outside. I want you to tap into that love that you are. But I'm just needed to share that for those that have difficulty feeling that. Feel it. You don't need that from outside. You are that love. I'm just reflecting it back to you. All right. And there we have that human, and your human might, from this perspective, from this grandness, sit with that, be with that, breathe that. And then see in front of you, or wherever it is, your human, but just that element of it that is in disbelief of this grandness that you are. And I see it as, so I'm just going to talk to it. You might talk to it out loud the same way or use your own words. And it might be something like this. What I feel like saying, oh, sweetie, oh, honey, there you are, not believing that I'm this grand, beautiful, loving being. And there you are, struggling on your own, thinking you need to make ends meet, thinking you need to create all that. Thinking you need to do it all. Beautiful, sweetie. I admire you. Working so hard on it, on life, on doing life, on moving this human forth. But look at me for a moment. Look at me. I'm still talking to that part, right? That part in the human who is of disbelief. Look at me. Look at my grandness. About my expansion. Look at my light and my love and my vibrancy. And just say it, whatever you believe or not, because it's there, even if you don't feel it, if you don't see it. It is there. Let it see it. Even if your eyes can't. Even if your belief can't go there. Just say it. Because it's there. You are it. You're the one. So much love, so much love. So just say that. Look at me. Look at my light. Look at my beauty. Look how amazing my light is shining into this world. Look at my vastness, my growth, my expansion, my everything. I'm here of the creator of my reality. Look at me. Look how beautiful I am. Look at my light, how beautiful that is shining. Look at me. Little, and I say that with love, little human. Thinking you have to do it all alone. Come with me. Come here. Come here. Come into my light. Come here, sit in front of me. Come here, dissolve into the light. Be part of that light because you are. You're not separate. Beautiful human. I don't want to say little, but it sounds so belittling. But it is not, because in the scale of the grandness of what you are, it seems so small. And I fully acknowledge it for all that it believes it is. But come with me. Come here in my light and dissolve and warm yourself on it. Dissolve into it. And no, you don't disappear as a human, because I am you. And through me, you experience life. Yes, you are the human. You still the body, the blood, and the organs and everything. You are that human. But isn't it more beautiful to live that life from this grandness, from this light, from this beauty? There's no need to limit yourself. Beautiful, beautiful human. We are all this together. The human, I'm your higher self, your light. And all these other facets that I have created to experience myself. Come with me. Come here. Join me here in this grandness and feel how grand and fast you are. How amazing you are. How light you are. Are you feeling it? Feel it, dear one. Dear, dear human. I love you so dearly. You are still talking to it, right? Perhaps you can feel that love that you feel for it. I love you dearly. I appreciate you. I appreciate all that you've done for this soul, for this higher consciousness, for these experiences that you had, for the expansion that you created, the growth that you induced. I appreciate you. I love you. And I also say, you don't have to work so hard on it anymore. We are now in a stage on this planet Earth that it's time to fully ascend. And you, beautiful starseed, being the light, shining your light, rippling your love and light. That is what you're here for. And just that in itself is woohoo! And if you then actively do something to bring that forth, that is also amazing. But it doesn't need to be. You can do anything in your life while you be a light. Everything is perfect. So don't think you need to do something spiritual and something in the healing field or whatever that is. If you are working a corporate job, and you can bring so much love and light there. Be that light there. Beam your light there. They can use some of that. If that feels aligned, right? Do what feels aligned. Nothing is better, or everyone has their own alignment. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So last thing, I want to invite you to stay here in that grandness. It feels so nice. Open your eyes. Look around in the room. Are you still feeling your grandness? Stay with it as long as you can. This is what you are. And from here you can do life. I haven't introduced myself, but I'm Alice Roda. I'm a spiritual psychologist, and I'm giving regular free 5-day journey where this is a component of it, not in these words, because this is what came through today, but where I really help starseeds to bridge that gap between the spirituality and all the connections you have into seeing that reflected in all aspects of your life, right? And I call that the 5-day journey to live your most aligned life. Where in 5 days, I have you have such a beautiful experience from you doing life, you starting to do life from what we've been doing today, right? Really embodying your higher self and live from there. I want to invite you to join that. There's a link below. Connect with me. It's all on Facebook. So if you don't have Facebook, generate one just for this. It's for such a good cause. You don't have to do anything with it. You can keep it closed, but just join us in this journey. So more starseeds are really starting to shine their light. Seeing that first of all reflected in your life and then ripple it around, because we're so good in forgetting our own life and just only do the giving part. No, 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 no. You're here to shine your light, but first see it reflected in your life so your life flows with ease and joy. And the joy of giving then is from such a place of abundance that is a joy to do and doesn't take away your energy and your resources. I love you, I love you, I love you. It was such a pleasure doing it with you. I'm looking forward to see you next week or in another video. Till then, much love. Bye-bye.